This video is brought to you by the Evo 1 basketball, courtesy of Shooters Rev. An audible sensor inside of the ball lets you know when you get perfect rotation, and that way you can increase your muscle memory. This ball is a must-have for developing proper shooting mechanics. Just click the link in the description or visit them at shootersrev.com. And to make it even better, the ball's official size and weight, so you can train and play actual games with it. Head to shootersrev.com and pick up your ball today. And to help us out, use the coupon code SHOTMEC10. And that'll get you 10% off. And watch to the end of this video to find out how you can win in Evo 1.
Hello again, it's Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics.com, and today we're gonna go over Stephen Curry's NBA shooting secrets, part 2. We had such an overwhelmingly awesome response to our Stephen Curry shooting secrets part 1 that I decided I wanted to do a part 2 because he's got so many mechanics that are awesome that you can implement into your own game. Now don't forget, all these mechanics might not be exactly right for you. You just need to pick and choose the ones that work best for your game and your comfortability. But before we get into it, if you haven't yet, do 2 things. Number 1, click up here and get a free copy of our 10-minute shooting trainer. It's an awesome mobile download, and if you're looking to take your shooting game to the next level, that's the workout for you. And number 2, if you haven't, feel free to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of this video. We're putting out 4 videos a week and you don't want to miss anything. And with that, let's talk about some of Stephen's best shooting mechanics. And today, we start with the eyes.
So one thing that Steph is absolutely phenomenal at is finding his target early. A mistake that a lot of shooters make is that they don't find the target until they're just getting ready to release the ball. Just like anything that takes hand-eye coordination, the longer you have to aim at something, generally the more accurate it'll be. Check out on this pull-up how early Stephen Curry finds the rim. He hasn't even brought the ball to his shooting hand, yet his eyes are still locked and looking for that target. This is one of the reasons why Steph hit some crazy shots that a lot of people wouldn't even dare to take. But because he locks his eyes so early on the target, it increases his percentage. Next time you watch him play, check out how often he finds the basket with his eyes.
Remember, your eyes are just like any sort of shooting sport. The longer you aim at the target and the earlier you aim at the target, generally the more accurate your shot's going to be. So find that rim or whatever it is you're aiming at as soon as you possibly can, and it'll be a lot more accurate. The next mechanic I want to talk a little bit on Steph's jump shot is his shooting elbow.
The next thing I want to examine is his shooting elbow. Now, we already talked about the follow through in his elbow in the first video, but now I want to talk about the elbow itself. Check out how when he shoots, he keeps his elbow tucked in. Most of the time, if you draw a line down the forearm of a great shooter, the arrow will point towards the ground. This ensures that the base of your mechanics are in alignment, and it reduces the risk of missing left or right. Next time you watch Steph shoot, notice how every time he shoots, no matter how crazy the shot is, his elbow's still tucked in.
So if you can keep that shooting elbow tucked in, it's gonna keep everything in a line and flying straight towards the basket. If it gets out kind of into that chicken wing, you have a tendency to be able to push it off to the right or to the left. And the last mechanic that I want to talk about that makes Steph such a great shooter is his ball rotation.
And the third thing I want to talk about is Stephen Curry's phenomenal ball rotation and touch. You'll notice when he shoots that his ball has absolutely perfect rotation. This is important because if the ball does hit the rim, it can kind of suck it in and give you an extra chance of making the basket. That's where you get what we call the shooter's touch. So one thing he's great at is what we call finding the seams. This is something that a lot of great shooters do, and basically just means you're trying to get your dominant finger inside one of the seams. Now, sometimes it's not possible to get the ball rotated in your hand in time, but for the most part, great shooters try to do this. And with practice, it becomes second nature. Optimal backspin slows the ball's velocity. That way, if it does hit the rim, it's a lot softer.
So again, the best shooters in the world can rotate the ball in their hand to find the seams as soon as they catch it. That way, if you can get your middle finger directly in the seam, you can get that better snap on the ball and get that extra rotation. And that is an absolute perfect segue to our giveaway, the Evo 1. The Evo 1 is a revolutionary basketball that has a micro sensor inside of it, and it lets you know through an audible feedback every time you have perfect rotation. So if you want to get that shooter's touch like Steph, the Evo 1's an awesome tool to use. What I like about it is the Evo 1's not much more expensive than a normal basketball, and even better, you can take the sensor out and play or train with it anytime you want to. So to be eligible to win the Evo 1 we're giving away, all you have to do is on your favorite social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, make a post with the hashtag Evo1Win. Then in that same post, tag 5 friends to help us grow. If you do those 2 things, you will be eligible to win, and we will announce the winner next week at our NBA Shooting Secrets video. So don't forget, use the hashtag Evo1Win, and this bad boy could be yours. All right, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Monday.